Hey up, Chatter Gang. So tonight we're at the Cineworld at White Rose Shopping Centre.
And we're going to see the Christmas movie Violent Night, because he's Colin
He's Tim.
and together we are the Chatter Guys.
Come on, let's go in.
Well then, Tim, tell us what it was about.
Well, it was about a home invasion on a millionaire's home on Christmas Eve. However, the real Santa Claus happened to be on the premises at the time.
Okay.
So, what did you like about the film, Colin?
Well, it certainly was a Christmas film, a totally different Christmas film than what I was expecting. Okay, I watched the trailer, I knew it was going to be a bit different, but that was like no other Christmas film before it, what I've seen.
Yes, it was certainly a very interesting idea. It was a mixture of comedy and gore, like nothing that I've seen before at all. Was there anything that you didn't like about the film, Colin?
There was. I thought the action parts were too far-fetched. Now, I know you might laugh at that thinking it's a Christmas film, it's going to be far-fetched, but some of the action parts were really good action, but most of it was too far-fetched for me. I like actions when there's a bit more realistic things about it. However, I did believe in Father Christmas.
Of course. You don't want to get cold at Christmas, do you?
So then, Tim, was there anything that you didn't like about it?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because there was quite a lot that I didn't like about it. When we were deciding what film we were going to review, we had a look at the trailer and I read through the synopsis, and I was in two minds at that point, I must admit. But I decided that it was going to be more of a comedy film than a violent film. And it did start off on the comedy side, not side-splitting comedy, but entertaining enough. Then the violence started, but it was more slapstick, more like Tom and Jerry cartoon. Then as the film went on a bit further, it got more like itchy and scratchy, a bit more violent, but I could still just about stomach it. But then the second half of the film was just constant gore. There was one part of it where you could almost hear everybody's stomach churning. It was just so gruesome. But also the secondary characters, they were developed. I thought there was a lot more opportunity for comedy by making the characters bigger than they were. So, yeah, that's my view of the film.
Okay, Tim, so what was your favourite thing about the film?
My favourite part of the film was when it ended, because by that time I was thoroughly traumatised. I was too busy hiding behind the seat in front. It was just shocking to me. So it was a great relief when it finished. So, what was your favourite part of the film, Colin?
It would have been David Harbour's acting, because if you've seen Stranger Things, you'll know how good of an actor David Harbour is. I thought there was a few good actors in the film, but he did really stand out as being the best. Well, he was the main actor. And it was good to see that he's gone on and done something else after Stranger Things. So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't recognise him at all in his character as Santa Claus. He did play Santa Claus, didn't he?
What do you mean?
I mean, his acting was so good, I didn't even recognise him from Stranger Things.
Oh, wow.
So that's how good he was.
Okay.
Okay then, are we giving it a star rating?
Let's rate it. So, what's your rating for the film, Tim?
My overall rating for Violent Night is two stars out of 5. I like the idea. I don't think they developed it well enough, and I suppose it was well shot, and it did have its moments, and it could have been a lot worse. The whole film could have been like the second half. Colin, how many stars are you going to give it? More than 2, I suspect.
I'm going to give it a big 3.
Oh?
And I did like the film, and yeah, it did enough for me, and I'm glad I went to watch it. Yeah, I did enjoy it.
Okay. That's it for another film review. Chatter gang, thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
So well then, Tim.
So